Everyone, good morning and welcome to today's class. So today's class, the focus is on our lower body, so on our abs, glutes, legs, with an extra focus on how the legs and the core interact together. So we're gonna perform different exercises that require you to control your legs and the way your legs move, but not only your legs, but also require you to control your pelvic floor, your core, your diaphragm, intercostal muscles, and all the supporting muscle groups. Okay, so we're going to start lying down on our back when you're ready. So just lie down, and please remember to work at your own pace, level, and ability. Okay, if you need to adapt the exercises, please do so. Okay, and modify them. So let's lie down on our back and find a comfortable position. If you feel comfortable with your legs straight, just keep them straight. Otherwise, just keep them bent. Okay? Just let's take a few moments to relax and to arrive into the mat. You can allow your feet to fall apart and relax. Palms facing up, arms by your sides, shoulders nice and relaxed. And let's tune into your breathing. Inhaling deeply through the nose. And exhaling slowly and deeply through the mouth. Allowing your body to relax and settle. Just noticing how you feel into your body right now. Noticing the way you feel. Noticing any sensations. Noticing the parts of the body that are in contact with the mat. Noticing any tightness, any tension, any heaviness. Bringing the awareness back to our breathing. Just enjoying a few deep belly breaths. Taking 4 deep breaths into your torso, your lower stomach, your back, and your pelvic floor. We're going to take 3 more deep breaths. And every time you breathe out, allow any tension, any tightness to go. And breathe out and just you let go any tension that you might be holding on. Also let go of any worries, any expectations from the class. Just enjoy the present moment. Lovely. Okay, so when you're ready, we're gonna bend our legs. So we'll find our semi-supine position. Okay, so feet in alignment with the knees and with the hips. Finding our neutral spine here. Keeping your shoulders nice and relaxed, back of the neck long. Good, so we're going to start doing some pelvic stairs. So you can make a diamond shape with your hands, okay? Placing the hands, fingers on your pubic bone, thumbs on your navel. And on the next out breath, we're going to start tilting the pelvis towards your navel, your thumbs, flattening the back, activating our core muscles, and the breathing with come back to neutral. Breathe out as you tilt the pelvis, and breathe in as you come back to neutral. Breathe out as you tilt, breathing back to neutral. Make sure you keep also the natural curves on your neck, so your chin is not too close to the chest or too up, sticking to the chin towards the ceiling. So make sure it's in alignment, keeping the natural curves of your neck. Okay, and make it your last ones. Find the neutral. Lovely. Okay, keep your arms by your side, your palms down. Now we're going to imagine that we have a tennis ball under your right foot. Okay, so lift the foot up, a small gap, and initiating the movement from your center. On the out breath, start to roll your tennis ball away from you. Okay, so feel here the connection, your core muscles and your leg connected. Lengthen the leg away, and then as you breathe out, you roll the tennis ball back to the starting position. So deep breathe in. As you breathe out is when you move and you roll the tennis ball away with control, controlling your leg, controlling your core. On the out breath, to roll it back to the starting position. Okay, we're going to do it 2 more times. So slowly with control, noticing any sensation on your body, noticing any tension on your upper body, maybe on your shoulders, your neck, noticing your jaw, if you are clenching your jaw. That's lovely. And this time we're going to lengthen the leg away. We're going to hold the leg there for 5, 4, feeling the connection, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, we're going to start taking the leg all the way up to the ceiling and lower the leg down. And up to the ceiling, keep the connection, but try to keep your upper body relaxed. We are not using any of the muscles on your upper body. Good. On the next one, we are going to hold the leg up. We're going to take a deep breathing here. On the breathe out, connecting to the core, we're going to circle the leg in one direction. And then we set the breathe in. And on the breathe out, we reverse the way of this side. Breathe in, breathe out as you circle the leg in one direction. Breathe in again, and breathe out, reverse the way of this side. Good. On the out breath, circle. Breathe in and reverse. We do one more time on each direction. Okay. Breathe out as you circle and reverse the way of this circle. Okay, from here we're gonna bend the leg and we are gonna toe taps, tap the floor with the toe and come back up and drop and lift and down and up. Again, feeling the connection here, feeling your pelvic floor, core. Good. And we're gonna drop the foot. Okay. Okay, so we start, we do the same with the other leg. So lifting your left heel up. Imagine you have a tennis ball under the heel as you start rolling the tennis ball away from the out breath. Breathe in there, and on the breathe out, roll it back to the starting position. So every time you breathe out is when you roll the tennis ball away, or you roll the tennis ball back to the starting position. Okay, 2 more times. Trying to control the movement, keeping your spine in neutral, keeping your upper body nice and relaxed. That's lovely. And this time, when you roll the tennis ball away, you're going to hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Keep lengthening as you lift the leg up, toes to ceiling, and release it down. So lengthening the leg up and lowering the leg down. Okay, up, down, up, and down. This time we're going to keep the leg up. Take a deep breath in. On the breathe out, circle the leg in one direction. Breathe in again and breathe out, reverse the way of this circle. Breathe in and breathe out as you circle in one direction, trying to control movement. Staying strong on your rib cage, your pelvis, try to keep them quiet. And one more circle in each direction. Good, bend the leg and toe taps. Drop the leg down and up, down and up, down and up. That's it. Keeping that right angle here on your leg. Moving from the hip, not from the knee. Okay, so your knee stays still, it's just your hip joint. Moving. And make it your last one. Drop the foot down. Okay, that's great. So let's take our arms up. Reaching with the fingers towards the ceiling. We're going to do the windmill here. So on the out breath, your right hand is going to go down, left down. And then we're going to circle the arms, breathe in and breathe out back to the starting position. Okay, now your left goes down, it goes up, right down, circle and bend. So right up, left down, circle and bend. Left up, right down, circle and bend. Okay, right up, left down, left up, right down. And we're going to go one more time in each direction. That's great. And then we're going to release the arms down. Get your cushion or your mini ball and place it in between your legs. Okay? And we're going to do some squeezes here. Okay, so we're going to squeeze for 3. Okay? Squeeze, 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 and then you release. So on the out breath, squeeze, 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 and release. Breathe out, squeeze, 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 and release. Good. Squeeze, 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 and release. Squeeze, 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 release. Good. Squeeze, 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 and release. Carry on in your own pace. Feeling here the connection, okay? Feeling your inner thighs connected to your pelvic floor, connected to your core. Pelvic floor muscles are part of our core. Squeeze, 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 lovely. And let's make it our last one. Okay, so this time on the in breath, we're gonna take the legs, we're gonna stand the arms in line with the shoulders and then take the legs towards the right, okay, and head towards the left. On the out breath, we're gonna squeeze the cushion as you take the legs back to front, okay? So breathe in, let your legs go to your left, head to your right. On the out breath, squeeze and back to front, okay? So breathe in, legs to the right, head to the left, breathe out. Squeeze, feel the connection, feel your pelvic floor muscles active, your core as you take the legs back to center. Breathe in, drop, and breathe out. Squeeze and back to center. Okay, let's do 2 more times on each direction. Breathe out. That's lovely. And come back to center. Well done. So for here, we're going to take our arms up. Okay, so on the out breath, we breathe in. On the out breath, we're going to take the arms down, lift the head off the floor as you go up. You squeeze the cushion. Again, you can keep the cushion just squeeze, or maybe you can extend one leg, okay? Right leg out. And then we're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep squeezing out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, release, and breathe out. And breathe out. Curl up again, and extend your left leg. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, breathe in. Release the head down. Breathe out. Curl up again. Extend your right leg. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep squeezing the cushion on the out breath. Squeeze, lift your left leg in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Release, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze. Pelvic floor muscles are active. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, breathe in, breathe out, collapse, squeeze in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, breathe in, breathe out, collapse. Crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Okay? Into, you can always rest the head on the floor or rest it on top of a cushion if you need to. Release, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna do one more time on its side, on its leg. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, and last one, breathe out, squeeze. Activating, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release again. Remove the cushion. Done. And let's extend our legs again and reach long with your arms with your legs. Breathe in and breathe out as you circle your arms. Breathe in up and over. Breathe out as you circle. Yes. Breathe in and breathe out as you circle. Okay. Bringing the legs back to the starting position. Okay. So this time we're gonna take the legs up and we're gonna extend the legs. Okay. So to make it a slightly bent, if you need to, try to feel the connection here with your core muscles. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Okay. So we're gonna take a deep breath in. On the breath out, we're gonna drop both legs down, only as far down as is comfortable for you. So for some of you, just here would be more than enough, and then you take them back. Okay. Some of you might be able to go farther down and then come back up. Okay. So really connecting to your center, your core, pelvic floor. So they are doing the job, and your legs. Okay. So you don't let your shoulders to take over. That's good. And let's do it one more time. And take them back to the starting position. Okay. So from here, we breathe in. On the breathe out, we're going to circle the legs in one direction. And then you breathe in again. And breathe out, reverse the way of this circle. Okay. So breathe in and breathe out. Circle in one direction. Breathe in and breathe out, reverse. The small circles are fine. I want you to just control the movement. Control the legs, control the core, keep the upper body relaxed, okay? So rather than go farther down and feel a lot of tension and feel that you cannot control the movement, okay? So slowly with control. And one more time on each direction. Okay, great. Bend the legs, okay? Take the knees slightly into the chest. From here, double leg drops on the out breath. We're gonna take the legs only as far down as you can go comfortably, and then you take them back to the chest, okay? And breathe out, keeping the legs together. You might be able to tap the floor with the toes, and then come back, okay? Carry on your own pace. Keeping the legs active. Feeling your pelvic floor and your core muscles active, your diaphragm. Very good. One more time. And keep your legs in the chest, okay? Release that. Let's do a few hip circles here. You circle the legs in one direction. Knees to chest. Okay, and we'll reverse the way of the circle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, well done. So from here, we're gonna do a rollover. I'm gonna give you options, okay, for the rollover. So some of you, you may need to keep your knees bent, okay? And on the out breath, just connect to your core muscles and see if you can lift the legs a little bit up, okay? Just a little bit. For some of you will be more than enough. Just pressing down with the arms and with the legs. Some of you might be able to keep rolling and then reverse, release vertebra by vertebra, okay? Some of you might be able to keep the legs straight as you roll over and release them down. Okay, just fall down as you can go comfortably. And on the out breath, roll over. Maybe you can open the legs there and take them down as you circle them. So you can add this to your the exercise. If you cannot lift the pelvis off the floor, maybe just circle your legs here. And if you can lift your pelvis, you're gonna open and circle. Okay. Now we're gonna reverse the wave. So let's open the legs, breathe in and breathe out. See how far you can go. Maybe just here. Okay. You might be able to roll a little bit or further. Close the legs, flex the feet, and release your vertebrae on the floor. Okay. So open, roll over, close, and release. We're gonna do it one more time. Okay, so open, maybe just going here, if that's hard for you to roll over, flex, and then point and release. Okay, and bend the knees on the chest, well done, rock from side to side. Good, and then we're gonna roll on one side, so you can face me. This is going to be the starting position. Your hands can be resting on your arm or you can be resting on top of a cushion, pillow. Bottom leg is going to be in alignment with your hip and top leg is going to be straight. Okay? Good. So finding a small gap here underneath your waist so you keep your waist muscles nice and active. Lengthening the leg away. Okay? And flexing the foot. So the out breath, we're going to start to take the leg up. And then take it up, take it up, and take it up, and take it up, and down. We do two more, up, down, and down. Again, keeping the foot flexed. We're gonna take the leg to the front and back to center. Okay, take it to the front and back to center. Front and center. Really noticing how the core, the legs and the core interact together, feeling the connection. Good. And one more time. Again, we're gonna point the toes now, and we're gonna kick the leg back, 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 and center. And back, and center. And kick back, and center. Good. And kick back, and center. And one more time. And we're gonna draw circles now, okay? So we're gonna start going forwards and circle and backwards. 3, 4, and now we'll reverse, going back. 4, 3, trying to give stability here on the pelvis, core muscles nice and active. When you've done 4 circles, just bend the leg, okay? Tap around the hip here. Okay, this time again, activating your center. We're gonna take the leg, the whole leg up and down. Whole leg up and good, up and down. And last one. Lovely, well done. We're gonna extend the bottom leg and the top leg is gonna rest on the mat or on top of a cushion or a block, okay? Okay, so with the bottom leg, we're gonna start taking the bottom leg up and take it up. Flex your foot and up and up. Again, feeling the connection inner thighs and pelvic floor, lower abdomen. Good, 2 more. 10. Again, hold the leg up and start to pulse the leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release down. Okay, lovely. So just place the arm in front of the shoulder here. Again, we're going to do a stretch. So you're going to rest the head down on the floor or on top of a cushion. Then we're going to take the arm up to the ceiling and we're going to twist the spine or as far as you can go comfortably. Try to keep your knee down on the floor. Okay, and then take the arm back. And the out in breath, open and twist. And then release. And open the arm, twist the spine, and release. And this time we're gonna hold the stretch, stay there, reach in opposite directions with your fingers, your arms. Every time you breathe out, trying to increase the stretch, trying to drop the shoulder down into the mat. Knee that stays down. Great, and take the arm back. Okay, good. So we're gonna extend the leg and roll on our front. Let's make a pillow with our hands. Okay, resting the forehead there. So starting with your right leg, we're gonna bend the leg and then flex the foot. On the out breath, initiating the movement from the center, you're gonna activate, engage the core, the glutes, and take the footprint up to the ceiling. Then we're gonna extend the leg and release the leg all the way down. Okay? So left leg up, breathe in, breathe out, footprint the ceiling, extend the leg, lengthen away and release down. Okay? Notice any tension on your upper body. Bend, breathe out, up, extend, and lower. Bend the leg, flex the foot, footprint the ceiling, extend, and lower. Bend, extend, and lower. Breathe in, breathe out, extend, and lower. Good. Breathe in. Last one. And lower. Okay, that's great. We're gonna roll on the other side. Okay? So bending the bottom leg, top leg is straight, lengthening away, feeling this small gap underneath your waist. So you can pass your feet, your fingers underneath. Okay? So flexing the foot on the out breath, taking the leg up to the ceiling and release. Up and up and up and good. One more time. 6. Okay. So now keeping the foot flexed, we're gonna take it to the front and center. Take it to the front and center. Front, center. Feeling the connection with your core. Okay. Good. Now we point and we kick back and center. Kick backwards and center. Good. Back, 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 back and center. Don't allow your body to move, to lean forward. So your shoulders are one on top of the other. Your hips vertical. And make it your last one. Now we start with the circles. Okay, so going forwards, circle, and Breathe in and breathe out. And we reverse the weight of the surfboard. That's lovely. And now we take the leg back on top of the other leg. Double up the hip if you need to. Okay, and this time we're gonna lift the top leg up and then we'll release. Okay, forward leg up and up and good. Up and activating your center, engaging your core, activating your pelvic floor. 2 more. Great. Okay. Bending the, keeping the top leg bent, extending the bottom leg. Flex your foot, and the out breath, lift the leg up and release them. Up and up and that's it. Really activating your inner thighs, trying to keep the leg completely straight. Shoulder on top of the shoulder. Next one, we're gonna hold the leg up. Pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release down. Okay. Lovely. So extend the, keeping the leg there. Extend the arm, left arm. Get the rest of the cushion if you need to. And we're going to start opening the arm. Good. Twisting the spine. And then take the arm back to the starting position. And open and twist. And back to the starting position. Open and twist. Turning the head. Looking towards the hands. And release. And we're going to hold the position there. Stay there, enjoying the stretch. And next one, we're gonna take the arm back to the starting position. Extend the leg, roll your front, place your hands below the shoulders. We're gonna lift the hips up and push up to your all fours position. Okay, so all fours, take your alignment here, wrist below the shoulders, knees right below the hips, keeping the natural curves of your spine, okay, activating your center. So we're gonna tuck our toes under. On the out breath, we're gonna pull the belly button in and see if you can hover your knees, and then you release, okay? Breathe out, pressing down with the hands, with the feet, hover your knees and release. Okay, if you have wrist issues, you want to modify, you can always go on your forearms to do it. Okay, you feel a lot of pressure on your wrists. Moving through your center, using your legs. Good. Make it your last one. And release. Okay. So this time you can keep the knees down on the floor, or you can hover your knees again. And on the out breath, you take the footprint to the ceiling, and then you release. And footprint to ceiling, and release. Footprint to ceiling, and release. Footprint to ceiling, and release. Carry on. Your knees can be down on the floor, and also to modify, you don't have your forearms on the floor, okay? If it's too much for your wrist, just modify there. Good. Carry on. One more time on each leg. Great. And release the knees down. Sit on your heels. Stretch your spine. Come back to your breathing. Then we're gonna, on the next breath, roll up through the spine. Okay, good. So we're gonna turn, shift the weight on your legs, come to the front of the mat. And then we're gonna lie down, roll on the back, and lie down on your mat again. Okay, so from here, we're gonna do pelvis lifts, okay? So keeping the arms down, shoulders contact with the floor, back of the neck long. On the out breath, you're gonna press down with the feet, with the palms, and just one, like a hinge movement, you lift the pelvis up, and then you release it down, okay? So up and down. Connecting, engaging your core, engaging your glutes, the back of your legs, the inner thighs. You don't have to go all the way up, okay? Just a little bit is fine. And make your last one. Okay. So this time we're gonna take our right leg to tabletop. We're gonna do the same here. Please feel free to modify, keeping both feet down, okay? If it's hard for you. So otherwise, pressing down with your left foot as you lift the pelvis up. And down, and down, and down. That's 4. On the next one, we're gonna hold the position down, okay? We're gonna do toe taps here, down and up, down and up, down and up. Trying to keep the height of the pelvis down and up, down and up. Last one. Good. Drop the pelvis down. Knee on the chest. Extend the other leg away. Lift the head off the floor towards the knee. And on the out breath, switch legs. And switch. You can always rest the head on top of the cushion if you need to. Switch, 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 switch. Keep the other leg on the chest. Bend the right leg now, okay? Tabletop with your left leg, and on the out breath, we lift and lower. We lift and lower. We lift and lower. That's it. Lift and lower. 4. 2 more. Next one, we hold it there. Toe taps. 2, 3, keeping the height of the pelvis. 4, pressing down with the arms, with the foot. And last one, release the pelvis down. Hug the knee on the chest, stretch the right leg out, head up. On the out breath, switch legs. Switch, 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 good, switch, switch. Now keeping your right leg in, come back, head down, bend the leg. This time we're gonna extend the leg, okay? You can keep it slightly bent if you need to. And the out breath, we're gonna go up and down, up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it there. Down and up with the leg. Down and up with the leg. That's it. Only as far down and up as you can go comfortably. Well done. 2 more. Okay, hold it up. Release down. Hands behind the leg. Extend the other leg. Head up and switch. 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 Keep the left leg up, release the head down, bend the right leg. Okay, we go up again. Lift in the pelvis. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Lowering the leg down and up. Down and up. Good. Down and up. Down, up. Lovely. Last one. Hold it up, release the pelvis down, hands behind the leg, head up, extend the other leg. On the out breath, switch, 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 it, switch, 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 and switch, and release, knees on the chest, rock from side to side, well done. Again, we're gonna place the hands behind the thighs. On the out breath, chin towards the chest, we're gonna try to roll up slowly, okay? Roll up, only as far as you can go. Some of you maybe just here, again, then you release all the way down, but you can try to go further up, keeping your legs still, okay? So you don't move the legs, you don't straighten in the legs, try to use your core muscles, and then release, and again. Good. And slowly release down. One more time. Lengthen and release down. Okay, we're gonna do our roll back here. So again, if you have lower back issues, just here on the back. Okay, otherwise you can roll. On the in breath, you roll back, tilting the pelvis. Breathe out, you roll up. Inhale down, exhale up. Two more times. And last one. Good. Okay, sole of the feet together. Let's open our hips here. Butterfly stretch, lengthen the spine. Take a few deep breaths here. And just flap your legs. When you're ready, take your head down towards the feet. And release. Okay. So stand round. We're gonna find a plank position. So you can be here with your elbows below the shoulders, lift the neck, hips, knees down on the floor. You can just hold in the position there, or you can go down and up if you need to. If you want to work harder, you can leave your knees up, hold in the position there. Feel free to do a high plank if you feel like doing a high plank today. Okay. So wrists below the shoulders or elbows below the shoulders. We're gonna hold the position. And then variation, if you want to work a bit harder, you're gonna lift one leg up, and then you release the leg down. On the out breath, you lift one leg up, and then you release down, okay? Only if you want to work harder, you do your legs, feeling the connection, keep lengthening the leg away. Back of the neck is gonna be long. And make it your last one. Okay, lovely. Drop the pelvis down. The knees down, drop the pelvis down. Again, so you are on your front, making a pillow with your hands. This time we're gonna bend both legs and we're gonna press the heels together, okay? So on the out breath, I want you to press the heels together and lift your knees up. And then release down, breathe in. Breathe out, press and lift. Really engaging your glutes, your lower back, and release. Breathe out. Noticing any tension on your upper body. And make it your last one. Okay, so keep on knees there. And see if you can grab your ankles here. You feel the stretch on the front of your thighs. If you don't worry, just maybe keeping your arms out, your knees towards the bottom, okay, and just stay there. And you can use a belt, a band to hold it, okay, to place it. That's how the band can assist you here around the ankles, and then you can pull the band. Okay, and We're going to try to do the rockers. On the out breath, we're going to press the pelvis down. We're going to try to lift the knees and the chest up. Hold it there. And then release down. Okay. Good. So hands below the shoulders, head up within, breathe out the push-up. Yeah, now we're all fours position again. And we're going to do cat-cow. So I'm going to give you two options for the cat-cow today, okay? One of them, as always, you keep the knees down. If you want to work slightly harder, you're going to tuck your toes under, and you're going to hover your knees, okay, as you do your cat-cow. So when you're ready, on the out breath, we're going to tuck the tailbone under, round the spine, looking down toward your belly. Breathe in as you arch the back and look up. So breathe out as you round. Breathe in as you arch. Good. Breathe out as you round. Breathe in as you arch. Breathe out as you round. Arch. Well done. And again, round. And last one as you arch. Okay. Release. Well done. Sit on your heels. Stretch your spine. Take a few deep breaths here. Taking a slow, deep, long breaths. Feeling out your torso, your back, the lower abdomen, and your pelvic floor. Friends, you're going to come back to your all fours position, tuck your toes under, leave your hips up, downward dog. And we can maybe pedal our feet here, lifting one heel, pressing the other heel down, in alignment. Good. And release. And start to walk your hands back and toward your feet. You can bend the legs if you need to. Okay. You can soften the legs here. If you have lower back issues, keep them bent. And get down to the floor. Swing your body from side to side. Okay, say yes with the head. Say no with the head. And then roll up vertebra with vertebra. And your head comes up on last. Okay, good. So taking a few shoulder rolls here. Rolling your shoulders backwards a few times. That's good. Okay. Taking both arms up. Breathe in, on breathe out. Side bend. If this is hard for you, you can always take one arm down. Okay, and stretch there. Feel the stretch along the side of the body. And then take your arms back. On the out breath, going to the other side. So you're going to stay there, or you can take the other arm down. Every time you breathe out, you try to increase the stretch. Okay, and then gently release. Again, we're going to balance. We're going to lift our right leg up to You can go close to the wall for support if you need to. We can hold the position here, okay? And then we are gonna go back. And we're gonna go to the front again, noticing, feeling how your core muscles are active and working here, your pelvic floor, as you take your knee forwards and backwards, okay? That's it, one more time. And then release down. Okay, so lifting the other leg up. And activating your center, shoulders relax, okay? And then you're gonna start to go back and to go to the front. Use the wall for support or a chair if you need to. That's lovely. And hold it up there. And release down. Okay, pedal your feet. Great. And we're gonna shake our legs now. Shake, 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 shake. The other leg shakes. Good. Shake your hips. Shake your arms, your shoulders, your head. Good. That's it. Releasing tension. And let's circle our arms for 1. Circle for 2. Circle for 3. And we'll reverse for 1. Reverse for 2. Reverse for 3. Like a hat yourself. And switch arms. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for coming. Well done, everyone. Good.